I don't remember how to stream. I need to pee. Guys, thank you for all the follows. Thank you guys for everything. Let me, yo.
Hey, what's up, dude?
Did you already get your foods?
Not yet.
Okay, here, let me give you the link really quick.
Dude, man, they don't let me play fucking COD, dude.
What do you mean?
It keeps DCing me. It says the connection to Blizzard game servers lost.
You know,
I'm so mad.
What are you doing dinner tonight?
Probably. I'm not really sure yet, actually. Why? What's up?
If you don't, what if after the viewer call-ins?
Yeah?
What if we play Minecraft?
Minecraft? There's no way, dude. I've got to play it on stream, man. I have to play it on stream.
Okay,
I've got to let people see it.
Okay, dude.
I'll watch you.
I kind of want to play it, dude.
Really?
I think I might play tonight. So here's my problem right now, and it's a very good problem. As of right now, I'm in a situation where there's actually so much I want to do on stream because I haven't gotten to stream in a little while, right? During the viewer call-ins, I'm gonna get Invincible. Then after that, yeah, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. It's pretty likely that I get it. In all seriousness, like I have a lot of characters to do it on. I haven't tried in a little while. Then after that, I have like my dailies that I kind of want to do in Genshin. So I'll probably do those. I can't do them at the very end of stream because tonight's the first night that I'm trying to do my new stream schedule, which I haven't told everybody yet. It's gonna be tough. Did I even tell you what my new stream schedule is supposed to be?
No, what is it?
So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, basically I start when you're done streaming and then go until NMP starts.
That could be crazy, yeah. I mean, that's a lot, though. I mean, you're gonna stream all night?
Yeah, basically I stream all night, but I'm only gonna stream 4 nights a week for now. Because
that's probably a good idea.
Because I can't with OTK stuff. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday I 100% can't stream. Not 100%, but I can't 100% stream is the better way to put it. So instead of being in a situation where I potentially let people down, I just want to make sure on those 4 days a week that I 100% can stream. I'm gonna go hard. Just get fired from OTK and then you can stream. See, I've done that strategy a few times and it did go very well, but I think that this was the job I kept getting fired for, right? And it's been already doing stuff with Asmon, with Tips, with Miz, with S-Fan, with NMP. Like, it's already been one of the best experiences I've ever had. And I enjoy getting to work on it the way that I do.
Rich kid beans.
Fuck, it feels good to be back. Feels good to be fucking streaming.
Whoa. Really pog man.
What if, because Asmon won't play Minecraft tonight, what if we played Hades tonight instead? What if I got Asmon to play Hades?
Invincible, Rich, congrats. Less than 3.
Who would want to watch that? Not only have I been working my ass off, making sure that everything's running with the company, making sure that, we do all the things that we need to do. I also met the love of my life. I met the love of my life. And sometimes you really got to, you really got to put a little bit of time into the things that you love. And make sure that you, spend a little bit of time on the things that are kind of more important in life than your career. Do you guys want to see the thing that's so important in my life? Do you guys want to meet?
Hypers, where is mommy?
Do you guys want to meet? It just absolutely blew me away. It absolutely blew me away. I don't know if you guys knew this, but if you link your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account, every single month you get a sub for absolutely free, and you get like a bunch of this free stuff. And I am just like, I am in love. I cannot get enough. It's changed my life. I had no idea. I've been going around in streams. I've been subbing for absolutely free. Just like you. Oh my god, thank you for the primes. I had no idea that you guys would do that. And it's not like my sub count has dropped massively because I haven't been able to stream because I started a business. So thank you so much, Spidey Giggles. Thank you very much for that. And thank you, Shro. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm still a virgin.
7 months Pogu.
I actually did meet a girl though. I did meet a girl. That is actually serious. But speaking of serious, it's been going seriously bad. So I think I'm gonna stick to the game. All right, here, let's put. All right, cool. So now when Zach gets back, we'll have Zach on the screen. It'll be easy. Jabate 2000. I had an idea.
What is it?
Instead of playing Minecraft tonight, if you end up not going instantly, we could play Hades.
Hades? What the hell is that, dude?
Oh wait, can you mute on the Google?
Yeah. It's muted now.
Perfect. Now he wasn't too loud. There were two of him. Dude, my computer is dying.
Really? What do you do? What'd you do to it? What'd you kill? Did you kill it?
I just haven't been. This is the first time I've been on it since I got back. And I think it's just not in it's not in a great place. Yo, thank you, gaming. Thank you very much for that. I think, I don't know what happened while I was gone, but this thing seems like a little bit beat up. I don't know what happened.
Mark the Crusade cheer.
All right, let's start asking some questions to people.
I can't afford to
Sounds
sub
good,
to
dude. I'm ready.
But here's some bits I earned from ads less than 3,777.
My mom's gonna make me food.
I might order food. When's your food gonna be done?
I don't know. Probably pretty soon.
I'm gonna order food and then we can eat together.
Oh boy.
Doesn't that sound hot, dude? Yeah, no, it's serious. So I was telling them about how I finally met the love of my life, dude. I decided to tell them. Thanks for caring. All right, fuck you. All right, let's just.
Mm-hmm.
Man, even I get dono-walled on my own stream by this guy. He pogoed you. Asmon high as fuck. I mean, he's definitely, look, I know he's not as high as me because I've been to his place. That the thing with New York is real estate is so limited that they actually build the building super high up in the air. So I'm about like 32 stories high right now. So I know that I'm a lot higher than Asmon just based off of altitude and longitudinally.
Yeah, true, dude. So true.
Yo, did you see what I did? You ready for this?
No, what'd you do? You turned on a light, dude. That's smart. Why? That's a good idea.
Not
wow.
the light, dude. Look behind me.
Oh shit. Oh shit. You got the poster up. All right.
Yeah.
That's good, dude. That's good. I'm trying to join a group to kill this. Like every single time that the where's the rare at this time? Oh man, it's in Feral Ass. God damn it. That's gonna take so long to get over there.
Yeah, I got some Feral Ass in college actually.
Yeah, that's not really as bad though. This is gonna take forever.
Let's pull in somebody. All right. Cray. What could go wrong? Hello, Cray.
Hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you. Whoa, you're like a Doge potato.
Cowboy hat.
Hell yeah, brother. How you doing?
Pretty good, how are you?
We're doing all right, man. What's your question?
So one thing I was wondering, so obviously with the whole classic right now, if it does make it to Wrath, what do you think of if the achievements are merged instead of being separate from retail, so people could get old achievements that are out of the game?
I think that'd be cool, but I think it'd devalue the old ones. Because like the thing is, you had them back then, and like contextually, it was way harder to get them back then because you didn't know everything about the game the same way you do now. So like nowadays, like obviously you can just look things up. You have like a million different resources, a million different like things that are telling you what to do, and because of that, it just makes it so much easier for you to be able to like figure stuff out. Whereas like now, it's like you just look it up online. Everybody has a super good computer. People have like perfect voice chat services, and you just have so many more advantages now compared to what you had then that I don't really think it'd be fair for you to put them in the same category.
That's fair. What do you think about mounts though? So like, what if I've been farming Invincible for 5 years and then 3 weeks into ICC, shit, I have Invincible's reigns on my kind of.
So like if you did heroic ICC and you got Invincible on like the Wrath private server, and then you got it like kind of like imagine like you're like rich and you've been farming it for like 5 years, you never get it. Yeah, that would suck. And the thing I'd say with that is like sometimes it sucks to suck. I mean, that's all there is to it. I mean, it doesn't always have, the game doesn't always have to change just because some people don't have favorable outcomes.
That doesn't mean that you
Hello,
suck.
Rich. I hope you're doing well,
No,
my guy.
it's just your mount chance
you
sucks.
don't have that mount.
It really sucks. Like it's not even like kind of bad. It's just awful. Just terrible. Like, I mean, the worst that they could possibly be. Just a complete disaster.
Do you have another question?
No, I think that's it. Honestly, I didn't think I was going to get pulled up, but it's nice to.
That's pretty much where I'm at, man. Yeah, I'd like to see them keep things separate for the most part, because I think it would contrive the game. People will be playing the game just to play it for retail stuff. I think that'll be weird.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Have a good night.
Yeah, you too, man. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you, dude. You have
Peace.
a good night, too.
Cheers, man. Love the stream. Great stuff.
Thank you, Hollowed Horizon. You're a fucking goat. Thank you, man. Oh, fuck. Yo, I think that we should actually try Hades, maybe. I haven't played it yet. I just know it's good. I think Quinn's been playing it, too. I think I'm going to try it. Should I try it tonight, or should I try Minecraft later tonight? Regardless of what you do. What do you think I should do? Wait, I can't hear you. No. Here, wait. I have an idea. Here, just talk. Just talk for a second. Here, wait. Just keep talking. Don't stop talking. Whatever you do. One sec. Keep talking. Yo, what's up, dude? There fucking is, dude. Dude, I remember this one time, dude, when me and Jeff, dude. Yo, dude. Fuck, dude. Same story, the fuck, dude. No, dude. I was at fucking school, dude. I wasn't even thinking about the fucking test, dude. Because I knew when I got home, I was going to get the fucking piece of gear, dude. And then this one time, dude, I fucking stabbed myself in a fucking leg with a fork, dude. Dude, those were the fucking days, man. There it fucking is, dude. Oh, yeah, by the way, dude, I got a small ass dick. Oh, man. What did you do to your mic? I feel like you've had more tech issues the past 3 weeks than we've had in the past 4 years of knowing each other. Here, what if I leave? I think it's you, but... Here, now I'm gonna go back. He probably can't hear me right now. Hello?
Testing? Can you hear me?
Yeah, but it was totally you, not me.
Oh, really? That's crazy. So, all right. So you had to leave the room to fix my problem.
Yeah. Look, dude, you know I always get you. You know I always got your back, dude.
Yeah, thanks, dude. I appreciate you taking that for me.
Yeah, dude. I got your back, bro. I'll always be there to fix your problems. That's the kind of guy
that's great.
I am.
Wow, I am so lucky.
Yo, Casimir, you're on the air.
Hey, what's up, guys?
How you
Yo,
doing?
what's up, dude? How you doing?
So one of my questions was how does a child get into your org?
They don't.
How does a child get into your org?
Yeah, they
but-
don't.
Are you referring to Mizkif? They failed.
No, I'm rich.
What the fuck, dude?
What was he saying?
He called me a child.
Wow, okay. Rich has the second most mature hairline on this entire org. I don't know what you mean.
Oh, you're right. I apologize. No, but
Okay.
okay. Thanks for having me in here. So with the recent bans on the multi-boxers, what have you.
True.
Yeah.
Do you think they're just going to find some kind of loophole with it, like they always do?
No, they don't. Why would they find a loophole? Blizzard. See, the thing is, like, they're only going to find a loophole if Blizzard lets them. Like, are the ones that invent the language in which the TOS is written in. So if they're doing something to circumvent the language, then Blizzard still is within all of their rights to just say, you know what, you're trying to just do this. It's obvious you're trying to do this, and so we're going to ban you anyway. It's kind of like the example that I use, that even if you use a hardware solution like the water drinking bird that just goes up and down constantly to hit a spacebar to keep you AFK, you're still simulating botting. And I think in that case, like, yeah, of course Blizzard's going to time people out and ban people for that. Of course.
I used to use one of those to swipe for me on Tinder, actually.
Yeah. Left or right?
Big brain. Because I know it's going to sound horrible, but I used to actually have botting programs back when Honor Buddy had their lifetime subscription. I was an idiot in high school. I was a kid. I was an idiot in high school. Don't do it anymore. I value my account more than, a few 100,000 gold. But they would actually post on their website, like, this is a safe time to bot because they don't have anything written to find it yet. And they'd say for like 3 or 4 months after the script's been redone, they're like, you can bot for now, and then maybe it's not as safe to do it afterwards.
Well, I think that's probably smart marketing from them too, right? I mean, at the end of the day, every single person who is alive is secretly an agenda Andy. That it's just they're either too delusional to realize it, or they're so smart that they can hide it, right? Everybody's an agenda Andy. Yeah. But the thing is every single person is either an agenda Andy who's too delusional to realize it, or is so five-headed that they can hide it. And at the end of the day, too delusional to realize it, or so smart that they know how to hide it. And I think that when you ultimately look at a botting company, their main thing is they're trying to sell, right? They're trying to make sure that they're selling copies. And if they have a marketing strategy where they're like, hey, look, it's safer to use it now, they just managed to get over one of the only reasons that people won't do something, because they're going to get in trouble for it. If there were no laws at all, I guarantee you people would be doing a lot of shit that they don't do right now, right? And that kind of gets around the thing that limits people from using their product. So it's not a bad idea on their part, because they're not saying that's 100% safe. They're just saying, oh, it's safer right now because it's new. And also, most likely, you're probably looking at our product right now because it's new.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I talked to a whole bunch of people when I was playing, like, way back in MOP and I was doing it. And, like, I got my sea turtle and I got out, Like, I just wanted to get my sea turtle. That was the main reason why I did it. And I did it for almost all of MOP, never got caught. And then I just quit the game afterwards just because, college, couldn't have the time. But every time I came back to the game, I'd be like, well, I have this lifetime sub. Let's see what's going on right now. They'd say, bot now, then quit botting because the script's been out for, X amount of months. Now they know what it looks like. Stop, or you're at risk. I just feel like something like that's going to happen again.
Well, so you're right, but I think that with multiboxing is much more visually, like, clear that it's happening. Like, so for example, if you have somebody and there's like 5 different characters running behind them, all performing the same action, everybody can see that they're multiboxing. Yeah. And I think that people also generally have a disdain for multiboxing, and because of that disdain, that's going to make them more willing to go out of their way to report people who are multiboxing, and because of that, they're going to get banned anyway. So, like, for example, let's say you have a raid full of people that gets killed by a multi-boxer in Classic WoW. Every single person in that raid is going to report that one person. And then once they look into that person, they're going to see that that person's botting, because Blizzard has tons of different algorithms to figure this stuff out. The only reason that what you're talking about didn't happen is because players didn't report it. Blizzard is very good at being able to figure out if people are botting, but they're very bad at finding the people that need to look into it in the first place. So they basically, it seems to me that almost all of their, like, bot prevention is completely, like, it's reactive. They have almost no proactive bot prevention until enough people have done a certain type of botting that they all just kind of know that, okay, if you see this, that's automatically a ban. Does that make sense?
Oh, yeah, no, it totally makes sense. Like, I mean, if you go and go go on to any of these bot websites nowadays, like they can't promise anything. They don't work. They just don't. Like,
Yeah.
It's basically a barren wasteland of nobody really bought. Like, none I know of. And like, I used to go on a lot of the websites, and I still know a lot of them by heart, and I just look every now and then, but like, they just don't. I've not been able to find a working one.
Well, exactly, and that's basically where it is. And so multiboxing, the thing is, like, multiboxing is visually noticeable, and then also you're going to see people that are, in Nashtatar, they're multiboxing with like, 5 characters or something like that, and you're going to see on your screen, X characters all pick the same herb at the exact same time. Well, you just file a report on that person, and then Blizzard's going to look into it and probably ban them. It's actually a very easy problem for Blizzard to solve. And I think that a lot of people are looking at it from a perspective of, you have to be within like, this level of certainty of somebody is multiboxing. But generally, like, if somebody is multiboxing like 8 characters and all 8 of the characters are performing actions at relatively the exact same time, then Blizzard's probably going to time those people out or suspend those people, because there's like a 98% chance of them multiboxing and doing something that's against the spirit of the game, which really the TOS is designed to preserve. Like, just because you're not breaking the rules explicitly doesn't necessarily mean that Blizzard won't ban you, especially if you're doing something that's clearly done to skirt the rules. And whenever you're talking about like automated software that's third party, then I think that definitely Blizzard should be very liberal with how they determine like if people are breaking the rules or not.
Yeah, I mean, look at it this way too. It's one of those things where factually, just the fact that now they're saying that they're going to action it, less people are going to do it, right? Because the same way that you said that you value your account and you stopped botting, a lot of people are going to have that thought where, oh, I value my account more than actually making Moonkins a viable class, right? Because no one's playing Moonkins unless they're playing Nidal. But the thing is the fact that exists now, already the amount of people that are doing it and making the game less enjoyable for other people, that's already going to start to have its effect there.
Yeah. I'm just afraid of, if you guys have heard of the game Star Wars The Old Republic, when I played that game because I really like Star Wars. I liked KOTOR, Knights of the Old Republic, so I figured I'd like that game as well. I started playing the games, and I'm talking to people in like their world chat. I don't know much about it. I don't know, but I was talking in like the world chat, and I was just like, "Hey, how do you get add-ons? How do you get add-ons for this game? Like, where's the DVM? Where's the UI add-ons?" Apparently, they thought that the developers of that game thought if you went through the add-on route, it would just eventually lead to bots. So apparently in that game, you just couldn't have add-ons because it was a third-party software manipulating the game. And I'm afraid.
You think that like Blizzard banning multiboxing is going to lead to Blizzard banning bots or banning add-ons?
No, I'm just thinking that it's opening the door. I'm not saying they're going to go through that door, but it's going to open the door of like maybe the player base are going to say,
do you think Blizzard banning botting is doing that?
No, I don't really
What's
care
the
about
difference
botters.
between those two things? They're both third-party programs.
I don't think there's. I think the only difference between botting and multiboxing is multiboxing you're pressing the button, but a program is doing the action for you, and then botting it's fully automated.
Presses the button.
Yes,
because if the program is pressing the button for you, even though you press the button, that's the same thing.
Also, you have to think historically about what was going on when that game came out. When that game came out, it was around the time of a bunch of the most overpowered add-ons ever existing in MMOs. When the Star Wars MMO was coming out, that was around the time ADR and all of those things were existing.
Yeah.
So it was also a take that I think took root in the idea of seeing some of those things that could happen, and then also having a different take on what add-ons had actually done in WoW, and I think it became a core philosophy of the game, right? Like every single game design studio is going to view something differently. Like look at Final Fantasy. If I was to play Final Fantasy right now, and I did not even say it in the game, I just said it like on stream, I was like, yo, that player's shit, I would get banned, right? Like I could literally get banned for that. Like that is an actionable offense. That is very different. Some people would like that environment. Some people won't like that environment. And the thing is does that deter certain people from playing the game? Potentially, they're trying to set that up. So when you're trying to set up a different player base, looking at different things that are going to affect how somebody interacts with people on the social level or interacts with the game on a mechanical level, it's going to change your player base and try to allow you to foster a certain type of community. So I think when you look at that add-on take from Star Wars, there are multiple things going on that actually caused that to happen.
Okay, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And just to go back, I wasn't thinking it was going to lead to banning add-ons. Like, I don't think add-ons are a bad thing for the game at all. I just don't know. You never know. I live in that mindset of like you never know. And
Yeah,
it's
I
better.
don't think it's really going to lead to anything that's any more substantial than what we have now, honestly. I mean, like, you never know. Like, something crazy could happen and Blizzard could change their mind on add-ons, but it's not, again, something that I would really expect to see happen, and it's not really something that I would really think would happen.
I mean,
so
with
that's
WoW
pretty
in
much where I'm
particular,
at.
I mean, with WoW in particular, you've seen Blizzard time and time again having a lot of their best shit actually come from add-ons. That was one of the routes that they took, right? Think about the amount of features that started off as add-ons. They looked at them and like, that's pretty good. Yoink, I made this, and I think that that's something that they'll continue to do. So I do think that's reasonable, right? And for everybody who's like, all of the cat girls in chat freaking the fuck out because I said something negative about Final Fantasy, I didn't even say it in a negative light. I literally said that it creates a different type of community, which I think is good for games. So you need to take the wax out of your fucking cat ears when I talk. I was literally
can't tolerate any criticism of their game.
I know, that's why they play Final Fantasy. But the thing is with Final Fantasy, I even was going to play it the other day. Asmon can back me up on it. I'm not sure if you heard me saying it. I was talking to Caden, actually. That's who I was talking to. I was thinking about playing it the other. Like, I like games like that. I've played older Final Fantasy MMO in the past. So stop being like, actually critically look at the games that you play and try to make the best environment for everyone, and realize that it's not a one size fits all t-shirt. Sorry.
There it is.
No, it's all good. I just think Final Fantasy is too expensive to get into, so I just never ventured there.
Too expensive.
Yeah, isn't it like you have to pay for every single expansion, or do they do the expansion pack bundles like Blizzard
I'm
does?
not sure.
Oh, I've never actually looked into that.
Yeah, but hey, I appreciate answering your questions. I don't want to take up any more of your time.
For sure, man. Well, thanks for coming on. I appreciate it.
Yeah, y'all have a great rest of your night.
Yep, you too, man.
Thank
Peace.
you. Everybody in
Bye-bye.
chat saying that it's not more expensive. So yeah. Yeah, did you see my new tweet?
Oh, what is it?
I tweeted it for you.
Okay, I'm gonna find you. What the fuck? What the fuck, dude? Oh boy.
Oh my god, what is this? What is this gift? That's it. What the fuck is that, man? Dude, that is fucking weird. Oh man. Dude, I actually think tonight might be the night that I try Hades. I might actually try it. Have you seen any of it?
No.
I haven't looked at anything for it. I was gonna play it a really long time ago, but I was scared to. Yeah, I actually think I might try Hades tonight. I might do it. What do we think of the name Tender Surrender?
What kind of Tinder?
We're about to find out. Tender Surrender, you're live. Tender?
Can you hear me?
Yes. How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
What's on your mind?
Well, first of all, I'm a huge fan, both of you. Amazing
Thank you, man.
guns. Watch you all the
Thank you.
time and very entertaining. And yeah, it's actually funny because earlier today I was watching a VOD of Rich's stream where he was doing viewer call-ins, and he ran ICC, and sort of it inspired me to do the same because just fuck it, right? And I actually got invincible, so
Hey, congrats. What was that like?
man, I was freaking out. I got up and man, I don't know.
Oh, I'm really happy for you. I'm happy that I could inspire you to do something that I could never do. It's like back in the old days, people would look up at the stars and say, maybe one day we'll be able to go to the moon. And then Neil Armstrong was able to do it in a Hollywood studio all those years later. That's like you and me with Invincible.
Yeah, well, thank you, man. Wouldn't have done it without you.
Well, welcome to the simulation.
Thanks.
What's your question?
Well, I have a question about Shadowlands because I have a few concerns. Because at the moment I play, a warrior, best class in the game, obviously.
Yes.
And sometimes I obviously want to do mythics, right? It's what everybody does. And sometimes I just straight up get declined because obviously there are other specs out there that are just simply perform better.
Yeah.
Even if it's like a mythic 0, right? They just simply decline me and they just take a fucking affliction warlock or something. So I'm just, I obviously don't have a beta key. I can't test it.
Yeah.
I'm just, I obviously want to keep playing warrior because I enjoy it, and I have these concerns that maybe it's not a viable choice, and I really don't want to re-roll to something else just because I feel like I have, I have to unlock a certain, some content by playing the right class. That feels like garbage. So is this
So,
a
like,
concern that I should have?
About like you talking about like covenants, or where are you at with that? Like, what are you trying to say?
No, like in general, is warrior like viable in Shadowlands?
I don't know. I mean, how am I supposed to know? It's not even out.
Yeah, I would honestly say the thing is I think that with the way that they're moving in the game, they are really trying to make sure that more things are able to do more content. I think they've been trying to do it for a long time. The thing that I would be more concerned about is whether or not your covenant is situated very well for multiple game styles. And I think that already it seems like, warrior with a spear
Hey, Dad, you owe me
is
money.
what the heck? It seems like warriors, for example, with the spear, the Kyrian spear, I believe it is, like they're going to be situated well for Mythic Plus.
Here's what's gonna
potentially.
happen, man. Is like during the heroic week, they're gonna rebalance everything, and everything that's good's probably gonna be bad,
Yep.
and everything that's bad might be really overpowered. You can't make decisions based off of what things seem like on beta. The game hasn't even been released. There's probably a bunch of glaring issues and problems that beta players just haven't run into because they haven't experienced them yet. So I don't think that it's really worth trying to plan around what class is going to be good next expansion because of just how much tuning changes happen and how much people are basically beta testing the expansion in the first month, right? So like it's never like anybody who gives you an answer to that is just
Hey,
wrong.
man, love your streams.
Like literally anybody, they have no idea what they're talking about.
I suppose so, yeah, that makes sense.
I honestly am probably not going to pick my covenant for like the first couple of weeks, because obviously like Asmon and myself and like everybody like OTK, we're gonna like do our version of the race to world first or whatever, and like we're gonna be hanging out and doing that. I don't think I'm gonna play the game that much during that time, and I'm just gonna avoid it because I don't want to be in the situation that I was in with like corruptions or things like that, where I make these decisions based off of the information I have, the only thing that you can make a choice off of, and then just get completely just get cum spit on me, because that's really what it feels like. It just feels real bad when you make that choice and then you can't go back and you just wasted a bunch of time and you kind of feel like an idiot for wanting to play the game and loving the game.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. And I've been hearing like not very good things about conduits as well, so I don't know,
Yeah, I'm basically going to level everything to max level up until the point where you have to pick your covenant, because I'm pretty sure you pick the covenant at 60. I'm not sure if they changed it. I stopped paying attention to the beta a lot recently because now it's getting close, so I actually want to have fun when I play the game. So I tend to like slow down on paying attention to that stuff and just focus on like the more general stuff or what I've heard in the past. And then basically I'll wait. I'll level every single alt up to the point that I have to pick their covenant, and then I'll just chill and I won't do anything. And then when I know that the game seems like it's settled down a little bit, that's when I'll actually start making those characters take their builds.
Mm-hmm. That actually sounds like pretty good strategy, if I think about it.
Yeah, I mean, I'll also have something to do during that time, right? So it's not like, usually I would want to do something like that and then I wouldn't be able to do it because I wouldn't have the self-control, right? It's like being like, oh yeah, if you edge, it's gonna be better, and it's like, yeah, but like, dude, like, come on, man. And the thing is I will actually have something to do, right? So I won't be distracted or like fall off the bandwagon, and I'll be able to do that.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, Rich, you gonna get it this time?
I'm about to. About to right now.
Fuck, dude.
Wish you the best of luck.
Thank you, dude. You already got it. I can do it too. We can do it together.
Yeah,
I
he's
believe
already
in you.
got it. That's
I
true.
believe in you.
Well, anyway, do you have any other questions then?
Pretty sure I do, but blanking out. Can't remember him. But it's okay. Don't want to keep wasting your time.
You didn't waste any of our time. We had fun. Larence, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. There's the last 5 subs I'll ever have without Invincible. Asmon, do you care to say anything?
It's about time.
Good speech. Okay, so what are things that took longer in life than getting Invincible?
You talking to me?
I am now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Balding was definitely faster. What are you doing right now, Zach?
Oh no, there's like a
Rich
thing in my
Rich
hair. I'm
Kid
trying to get it out of
Cozy.
my hair.
Dude, that is your hair.
No, it's.
Dude, you've been really mean to me about my hair recently.
Yeah.
You think it looks good though, for real, right?
Your hair?
Yeah.
It's not that bad. No, it's better than mine. Definitely better than mine.
I think that we just went 2 different routes. Right? We made 2 different decisions.
Yeah.
You just didn't know that you made the decision. I decided to stand on the side of medicine and science, and you've decided to stand on the side of surgery.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Dude,
I don't know about that.
just take the shit from the sides and put it on the top. Just preach it up. Did he do that yet, by the way?
No, I don't know. Actually, I'm curious.
He basically I saw him tweet a video with his kids, which was hilarious. Where he's like, "Kids, Daddy's got a raid for Christmas." They're like, "Daddy's going away for Christmas," and they were like, "Why?" And then he was like, "Loot." It was so fucking funny, but he didn't have hair in it yet, so I don't know. I gotta actually message him and ask if he's gonna when he's doing it, because I'm actually excited to see. Where are you looking at?
Apparently, Twitch is capping users who are using uBlock to 480p.
Yeah, I heard that. I don't know if it's proven yet, but
It seems that way.
yeah, it seems that way. It's a bug.
That's crazy.
I mean, hey, look, I'm not surprised that they are trying to make sure that ads are getting served. I'm going to be completely honest. I think that ads, at the end of the day, if there ever is a time to run ads, they should be seen, right? If AdBlock didn't I didn't mind. I don't mind when the caller stays, even if we're not talking about the question anymore. Like, I think if there wasn't AdBlock, it wouldn't be like you wouldn't need to force run ads, right? Like somebody would just like, it would be like kind of like a situation where it's like, okay, ads get run like once every 3 hours. Like, I actually don't mind if a streamer runs ads when they go to the bathroom, for example, right? It's like nothing else is going on. But when you don't have when there's not a freedom to be like, oh, I only run ads when I go to the bathroom, that's when it really starts being bad, right? So if
They're going to force content creators to run ads by interrupting live content, they're just going to kill the website because people aren't going to like it.
Well, I agree with that, but
if
also
you insult and you take advantage of and you diminish the people, the people want to watch the streams, and if you don't let them watch the streams, they're not going to watch the streams. Like, you're not going to force somebody into watching an ad. They don't do it on YouTube. They've never done it on YouTube. People run ad block on YouTube, and it's been that way forever. And that's why it's so common that you have content creators that do in video ads. There's never going to be a point where users are going to like this. And also on top of that, the moment that another platform comes out that has a better feature for this, people are just going to use that platform instead because it's not insulting as much to the user.
Look at it this way, though. I totally agree with that, but there are plenty of content creators, for example, that did commit to a certain amount of ad density and then didn't live up to it. I'm not surprised that a company decided to try to protect their interests as well. So like I'm not surprised by the ad thing. You know, I've always run ads even before it was popular. I've always been okay with running ads when I go to the bathroom. I'll have some streams where I run a lot of ads because I have the shits and I've never felt bad about it, and it made me a decent amount of money, right? Like, I'm not gonna lie, it made me a decent amount of money and it felt good. It actually was
People
like
run ads as much as they want, right? I mean,
Yeah.
everybody can do whatever they want, right?
Yeah.
But like Twitch forcing creators into doing it is just gonna earn the resentment of the community. Like that's all there is to it.
I agree with
Like,
that. Yeah, I agree
It's
with
like
the
reputation matters so much, and like people don't really notice that until something bad happens. But like the moment that
Yowie wowie,
like
6
Twitch has
months
this
pog.
DMCA thing, like people just don't have the people won't have your back whenever you have a bad reputation. Like I don't know. I think the best example is like Swifty, right? I don't really want to bring that up, but like I think that's probably the best example of like whenever reputation really does matter.
Wait, what happened?
Was the thing with Swifty a few months ago?
Oh, you're saying his viewership
Yeah.
now?
Well, I mean, also like people didn't immediately like just hate him because they knew that there was probably more to it. You know what I mean?
Oh, is he okay? Like, is his stream still get like the same viewers as before?
Pretty much, as far as I know, yeah.
But yeah, I actually like. I will say, I think the thing with ads is like, yeah, you can't just like randomly run ads, right? If you randomly run ads, it defeats the whole purpose. Pre-roll ads, being able to turn off pre-roll ads by running ads, I think should be really accommodating to the content creator. Like right now, I forget what it actually is. Like if you run like what? Like I think you basically turn off a half hour of ads. Or
60 minutes is the same as 180, and that's a problem. But everything else is pretty much okay. You have to run 2 minutes of ad density to remove pre-roll ads. I think that's a relatively decent trade. But it's just the fact that like people stop watching television because of ads.
Yeah, the weird thing is if you actually have the control as a content creator to just run them when you go to the bathroom, I think that there is a potential world where it somewhat works and it keeps everybody in the black. And also it can support a lot of content creators. Like I've always been very fortunate. Like my sub count has always been like relatively.
Hey Dad.
Actually
Glad
not relatively
to see
like
you're online to not get
stupidly
them out.
high.
You've tried your entire life to get.
Dude, thank you for that skill.
S, you're
it's
such
been,
a good representative
like,
for the
actually,
furry community.
I'm not a fucking furry, dude. I take back the fucking thank you. But at the end of the day, like my sub count's always been pretty high. There are a lot of people who have much higher view count than I do that don't have that sub count. And what if ads are a way to support them? Now, that's not necessarily what's going on.
Well, I think
here.
people should have the agency to decide what they want to do, right? It's like if somebody wants to run ads, that's
Agreed.
okay.
Yeah, exactly. But I do think that there's a world where, you know, it can support the content creator and then also kind of service that way. My cheeseburger's calling me.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Hello.
I'm gonna read more about this. Seems like some real horse shit. Just some good old fashioned horse shit. You guys hear that? No, that's too bad. What's your favorite streamer to watch? Sometimes I'll just put on my own VODs if I'm in the mood for some quality entertainment. Just want to really just kick back, relax, and just really kind of watch something great. You get a PS5 yet? No, I'm gonna make a tweet right now.
I'm waiting for the cheeseburger. Grab your mental masturbation. What were you talking to them about?
I don't know.
Why are you guys jerking off your brains?
This is the run, Pog.
This is the run. Yeah, I'm literally about to get them out. I want to get my cheeseburger first, and then we'll can somebody please DM me? Wait, what? Have you guys played Hades? Dude, everybody wants to play Hades. I think I'm gonna do it. Should I get them out first?
Yeah, I mean, might as well, dude.
Should I get it right now?
I mean, you might as well just do it.
All right, here it is.
Just get it. You got it, right?
No, I didn't. I didn't fucking get it.
Next time, dude, 100%.
I fucking
100%, dude, it's gonna drop.
It's actually so fucking stupid at this point. Like, it's not even funny anymore. Like, it's actually not funny. Like, I just don't even fucking understand. Aussie Rich, how you doing? Hello?
One sec.
Okay. Probably a giant spider there or something. I know how it is. Down under. Having a slice of fairy bread with your Vegemite, right? I know all about Australia.
boys.
How you doing?
Yo.
Oh man, what an honor! I was just laying here, just getting comfy. It's only 11 a.m., so just getting comfy. Oh,
Good
thank
morning.
you. Yeah, thanks for bringing me on. Congrats on OTK.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I guess if I got a question, what are you most looking forward to Shadowlands?
New content, new lore, new experiences, new raids, new dungeons, new mounts.
I am really excited for Castle Nathria. Like, it looks really fun, and I'm excited for the Night Phase Zone. I'm super excited for the Night Phase Zone. I'm kind of curious about Torghast. It was originally super high up on my list. As of right now, I'm not sure where it actually is, but it still does have potential for sure.
Nice. Yeah, it's probably my favorite. I'm looking forward to Torghast. Maybe even just some new keys, something new to run around in, have some fun.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I always think if I ever get selected, I have always great questions, but when I actually get caught up, I just forget them all. So I'll let the next person.
You got some time, dude. Rich has got he's got to farm another one.
He's
What are
always
you
fun.
looking forward to?
I'm always fun too.
What are you looking forward to in Shadowlands?
Probably just the raids, like castle, for dungeons, just the new zones. I'm just so worn out from BFA, and probably even Legion a bit. I took such a break in Legion to come back to BFA, and I enjoyed BFA, but at the same time it wore me out.
Yeah, I can understand that. I definitely kind of feel the same way in a lot of regards. I mean, BFA seems like, I think it's exhausting for a lot of people because like they've just kind of been playing and having to deal with like all the little things that you have to do and little, I don't know, like chores. I think that's really just what makes it so exhausting.
How's your cheeseburger, Rich?
Not yet. Oh, whoops.
No, that's fair.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it in a second.
I can just see a tweet. I saw a tweet. That's good.
So, my question is what Covenant do you think you're gonna roll?
I think I may be one of the only people who have done this, but I actually have not looked at anything Covenant or the abilities, legendaries. It's the only thing I've sort of left myself a bit 3 going into. I'll look into it maybe as Shadowlands rolls out and I go in, because I play Resto Shaman as a main, and I don't know. I just feel like I can take it easy and sort of enjoy the experience.
Yeah, that's cool, dude. I like that.
Well, guys, I will take off here just because.
Wait, can I ask you a favor? And it's
man.
okay if like you don't want to do this because like it's like not like a real Australian thing, but will you call us sick cunts?
This is my honor. I call my guild sick cunts all the time. You know, everyone's a sick cunt. But Asmon, you're the sickest cunt out.
Thank you, bro.
Yep, I just need you to know that.
Thank you.
That. All right, guys, it's been an honor, and you guys have a wonderful day.
Thank you, man. Yeah, it was fun chat with you.
See you, sick cunts.
Yo, Asmon, you're a cunt.
What?
Yo, it sounds so much different if I say it. What the fuck?
Yeah, you sound like an asshole, dude.
That sounded so mean. Like, why the fuck? It's so crazy. Like, an Australian person says you're a sick cunt, and you're like, yo, thanks, mate. And I say it to you, and it actually sounded like that was the meanest thing I think I've ever said to you. I don't mean it. Damn, dude. Yo. Sounds offensive coming from you. Yeah, I apologize. That was a huge mistake. I was trying to be friendly. Bobby Z. Oh, Blizzard Spy. Bobby Z. These are some good names. Here we go. Bobby Z, how are you?
Hey, how's it going?
How you doing, my man?
I'm doing great. And yourself?
Good.
Sorry, realized the same thing. I got 2 quick questions for you guys. My first one is there anything more that you guys can share in regards to the potential for OTK to cover the World First Race?
We're trying to work everything out right now. I mean, it's going to take a while for us to like really figure out what it's going to look like, but probably pretty soon we'll have more of an idea that we can share with people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, as soon as we're ready to actually throw everything out there, best believe we'll throw something up on the Reddit. We'll tweet something out, and Asmon will react to all of that on his stream.
Oh, yeah.
No, Chad, I'm not Bobby Kotick. You can calm down.
Bobby Zodic.
God. Yeah, the other thing, it's very similar and related to that, but my other question was in regards to Trill and the fact that, he's on complexity limit and how that, or raids with them, and how that might cause a conflict of interest, I guess.
Well, let me say one thing. It's really good for you that that's our problem and not yours.
I'm very happy I don't have to deal with that, yeah.
Yeah, we'll take care of it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I think one of the big things though that I will say as well is we never plan to move into actually sponsoring an entire guild, right? So that's not really something that we're ever really looking to do. And when it comes to our arena team participating, that they have our full support always, and that we love watching arena. I myself am happy that in some capacity I still get to be involved in the AWC because I love the AWC a whole bunch. That's why I even ended up streaming in the first place.
Yeah, I miss seeing you on there, honestly.
Yeah. It's kind of nice actually to get to watch it, like because it's been so long. Like I actually today. 4 years ago was the first BlizzCon, like literally today 4 years ago was the first BlizzCon that I was ever at. I have like my Snapchat memories like reminding me. And I wasn't even casting yet. So at that BlizzCon, I was actually doing stuff for MLG. I was at like a little side booth, just like doing stuff with people. And I got interviewed by Bajira on the main stage. That was the only time that I got to be on the main stage. And I was like, next year I'm going to make it on the main stage. So 4 years ago today is the time that Sea-Doo made it all of the way to the finals and lost, I believe. And then after that, the year after that, I believe he didn't compete. And then he was on the desk with me, which was my first time I was actually on the desk. And then after that's the year he won with the whole team that's on OTK now. And then there's the previous year, and now here we are. But yeah, it was Sea-Doo's last chance. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember watching that video.
Yep. So it's kind of crazy for me to look back, but it was such a long time of constantly being on the AWC that it's nice now to get to relax and actually cheer for a team as well. It's a very different feeling. So getting to cheer for OTK during the AWC for me is a lot of fun. My phone background right now is actually, so we had already sponsored the team before the like we actually even announced OTK because we knew that was something that we were going to do. So if you look at my phone background still, it's actually the mystery org logo. Oh geez, it's still the mystery org logo from that time period. So I was in the YouTube chat. I obviously don't say anything because I don't want to stir up any fucking shit, and I hate like if you can't really say something in a chat if you're a streamer without people being like, yo, Poggers, dude, yo, what you doing? And it turns into like this thing where you divert attention. Like even when I watch other streams besides like Asmon's.
When are you going online, man?
Yeah, exactly. It's the worst feeling in the world. Like I actually watched Quinn's stream on like an alt account, for example, because it got like kind of annoying because I like to watch Quinn's stream. In Asmon's stream, I don't feel bad because it's like, nobody does that actually in Asmon's stream. They're just like, yo, look, it's your bald friend, Asmon, or like something like that. And it's kind of funny. And I feel like I can still watch the stream and be a part of the stream and not like take away from it. But with the AWC, like I would never say anything in chat, but I was always there cheering for the boys.
Yeah, you guys picked a great team. I mean, it's my favorite personally, ever since I started playing PvP.
Fuck yeah, man. Thanks.
Well, I can't say the C word without it being offensive.
Yeah, probably don't do that.
So I'll just leave it that I really appreciate what you guys do. Awesome to see what's going on with OTK. Look forward to what's to come.
Thank you.
No, thanks a lot, man. I appreciate it. And I'm glad we have people that are looking forward to it. Thank you very much.
You guys have a good night.
Peace.
Take it easy. DMCA Fiend. I'm terrified of you. Let's not talk to that. Prostitute Mike, probably not a good call. Invincible will drop. Let's try that. Hello, Invincible will drop. Go figure. Not there. Hi, how you doing?
Fine, guys.
How you doing, man?
Very good, very good. How about you guys?
Good.
I'm doing all right, man.
I've been enjoying your streams, guys. Have to say this. It's been a pleasure, and I would like to ask you guys, what do you think about PvP in Shadowlands?
I think it seems like it's an improvement over BFA. I mean, like, if the pre-patch is any sort of a thing to go off of, it seems like I'm enjoying it more than I did in BFA.
So, another question is, what do you think about region lock in WoW?
Region lock. That's a pretty
weird.
interesting question.
Yeah, it's weird, and I think that it's kind of this archaic thing that's actually happened. It happened a long time ago, and it seems like they don't have the infrastructure to change it. I don't see the advantage, right? The only potential advantage there is to remaining region lock is people buying additional accounts. I think that they've already shown that that's not necessarily a decision that they're going to make monetarily, because, like, think about it this way. Now, one of the biggest ways that it seems like they actually engage with players monetarily is releasing more things in the shop and making sure that they have the $15 sub. And already they've made one choice that states that they don't want people to necessarily have additional monthly subs by getting rid of multi-boxers. Very easy to keep multi-boxers in the game and make sure that you have a small group of people who are actually doubling up on the amount of accounts that they have. So I don't necessarily think that they go with that region lock thing to try to bait extra subs. I think that's one cynical angle to potentially approach it from. I think that the more likely scenario, though, is the fact that with how the game is made and being built on a kind of a pile of 16-year-old bones that are slowly corroding, like they've been drinking nothing but soda every single day, and it's just eaten away at the bone enamel and created a fragile frame. I think that region lock most likely is just going to be here to stay because of it, right? Because I think that they would change it if they could. It would ease up a lot of different problems. The only thing that it wouldn't ease up is I think that they know that EU players are very used to having their Wednesday reset, and NA players are very used to having their Tuesday reset. Besides that,
I mean, guys, it's 2020, right? Like, all the games have they are region-wide, right? Because I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Because of my
You're saying that they should do it because everybody else does it now, and like, what the fuck's the point not having it?
but even they do it now.
Exactly.
Even they do it now, right? That's the thing. I mean, Overwatch, they do it, right? They do it on pretty much. Yeah, they do it on pretty much all their other games, which is why I think it's most likely a technical limitation.
Just like everything else they have in the game. Yeah, it's just like, yeah, they're trying to run the game on something that happened like, 15, 20 years ago.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
It's sad. That's all.
I'd like to be able to play with people on EU too.
Yeah. By the way, Asmon, I got now like 3 weeks ago, and I got invisible like 1 week ago.
It's crazy, Rich. Everybody's getting invincible now.
I know, they tweeted at me every single fucking day.
That's crazy, dude. Wow.
I actually, there have been a few days
Congrats,
that I took a complete break from social media because, like,
super happy for you.
You know how, like, if Mizkif tweets, like, everybody tweets a picture of Poke holding a sandwich?
Yeah.
Or they like tweet like like that was always my dream, right? That like every time I tweet, somebody posts like a dumb picture of me or something. But right now, on every single tweet, somebody literally goes, "You're single," or posts a picture of Invincible, and that's it. Like, whatever, dude.
That was all the questions I had, guys. Thanks for pulling me in the call, and hope Rates gets mount.
Yeah. Thanks a lot for watching, man. We appreciate it.
I have very good luck. Thank you for stream. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Peace.
Yo, I'm gonna get my burger from the door. I want to show it to you.
Okay. I'm trying to make this transmog. I'm trying to make this transmog set, guys. I don't know what the fuck to use. I can't get it to work, man. I just cannot get it to fucking work. I'm so mad. Can we see it? No, it's not working, man. No, you can't see it. No. You're never gonna see this one. It's gonna go in the garbage.
Yo, you ready to see this burger?
Yeah.
Here we go. Wait, what the fuck? Those are chicken wings. What the fuck? What the fuck? I ordered. Wait, what the fuck? I ordered a cheeseburger.
What happened, dude?
They're fucking chicken wings, dude. What the? Wait, what the fuck, man? What the actual fuck? Alright, fuck. I feel dumb now. That was a Cheeto moment, dude.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, let me pull in somebody else. I'm gonna get this mount, and then if I get this mount...
Oh, you're gonna get it now? Okay.
I feel good. I knew I would get it on my hunter.
Crazy. All right.
I knew I would get it on my hunter, and then after that, maybe we... Like, I'm thinking about maybe checking out Hades tonight. I think that might be the game to check out. I don't know. You know what I kind of want to play too? Have you played any more RuneScape?
No. Do you want to play?
You want to play right now?
I don't know. Like the thing is, like, I can't really play on stream. People just like follow me around. Like, I don't know if I want to play. The thing is, like, I'd play the league, but like I don't want to because it's gonna get deleted. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so
I want to play the.
like,
yeah.
It's like, do I want to play main game or league? And I'm just going back and forth in my head, like over and over and over about it.
I want to play main game personally, because
you think so?
Well, if we played main game together, it'd be fun as fuck. But the thing is if we play main game, even if it's on my, even if we play it on mine stream, are you guys gonna follow us around if we play main game?
Not really. So I hope not. I mean,
it's my stream. It's usually pretty chill. If we played main game, let me eat these chicken wings.
Dude, man, it's like if you look at the Wrathful Gladiator Warrior set, they spend all the time developing the helmet and the shoulders, and the rest of the set fucking sucks, man. Like, oh my god, I just can't come up with a good set for it, man. I'm just getting so mad.
Wait, which
one?
Which one?
The Wrathful Gladiator Warrior set. So like the helmet and the
Like
shoulders are like fucking yeah, like season 8.
Oh.
Like the legs look good though. Bitch, what the fuck are you talking about? Get the right.
Wait, you can't tell people to get the fuck out in my stream because I need all the viewers. So.
Well, I mean, they're trash, man. They're like these little fucking yoga leggings. Are you kidding me?
Fucking Lululemon plate.
So bad. Oh god, it's so bad.
Oh my god, I just came up with an idea for an OTK stream.
It's so bad. Why? Because I said yoga leggings? I don't know if I want to hear this. What is it?
If you have that thought, after you realize what made me have the thought, then maybe you don't want to think about the thought that I thought. You know what I mean?
No.
I think we should all wear Lululemons. And do hot yoga together.
Do yoga?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that sounds really good. I like that. Let's do it.
All right.
Let's do it.
Let's do it November 22nd, right before Shadowlands comes out. We'll get all ripped for Shadowlands.
Okay.
You guys gonna come to the yoga stream? Do you want to play RuneScape?
I kind of could use this chest. I don't know, man. It's just... Oh, dude.
Dude, this is the first time I've eaten in days.
That's good. That's good. It's always good to eat food.
Yeah, I've been so busy.
It's always good to eat food.
I've been so busy having sex, I haven't had time to eat, guys.
Oh, yeah, I know what that's like. Yeah, that happens a lot to me.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying, but it's always good to, get back into it.
Yeah, yeah.
Just to eat food again. And,
But literally the only reason I was having sex was because food was starting to be boring because I was eating. And I was like, man, I just gotta have sex to make everything else a little bit more enjoyable in my life.
Yeah, yeah. True.
Sex is nasty. No, it's not nasty. It's just boring, because I just have so much of it. It's like just queuing LFR over and over again, I need a napkin. Man, this is tricky, dude. Oh, shit. They gave me the burger, too. Did I just get free chicken wings? in the bin that was supposed to have the fries, it had a fry and a burger. I think they gave me the free chicken wings because I ordered from there so much. Miss me with that premarital sex? I'm actually married. But I only have sex with my wife. We're trying to make babies because anything else is wasteful of my
resources.
Yeah, because like, you know how the Murex snail is used to make purple ink, and it's one of the most valuable fluids on planet Earth. I'm just saying I'm the reason it's one of the most valuable.
Oh, I get it. I'm just so confused. This is the worst day ever. I can't make a single good set. All right.
Why are you trying to make a good set?
Because I just want to have it.
For like your own competition? I feel like you don't really make good sets. You're just good at shit talking other people's sets. Like nobody goes, I watch Asmon stream because he's got good transmog.
What?
Did you not hear what I said?
Somebody fucking dude. I get a PS5, man.
What?
I get a PS5, man. Like, dude.
We already got it, I thought.
No, I don't know.
We already got it. Sinek got 3. Didn't he?
That's nice. But they get it the day after. I want to get it on the day of. I'll go to somebody's house, suck their fucking dick, then go home with the PS5. I want it. I played Demon Souls day 1. What other game would you even play on PS5 besides Demon Souls? Like,
would you actually suck a dick for a PlayStation 5?
Like, serious question?
Yeah.
For how, like...
It's 100%, I think it's 100% not gay if you get something for sucking dick.
I don't think it's even gay to suck a dick.
I agree. Yeah. But let's hear your logic.
Man. Yeah, that is, I don't know. It's really hard to say.
What's hard?
You know.
Is that your microphone or do you just want a PS5?
Both.
Look, as far as sucking dick is concerned, at the end of the day, I think that sucking dick is one of the manliest things that somebody can do.
Well, you can suck, like, I'm straight enough to where if I sucked a dick, it wouldn't be gay.
True.
I am.
I
And
agree.
it wouldn't even be a big deal.
Making
Like,
it a big deal would be kind of...
Yeah, that's gay. Like, no, there's nothing weird about that at all to me.
Mm-hmm.
It's completely normal. Oh, shit, now I have to figure out what my password is again.
Did you see what Van said about you?
That's not entirely true, dude.
What do you mean it's not true?
It's not true.
I think what he said was pretty true. Van said, he seems like a whiny little boy.
Yeah.
Always complaining about everything. If I fucked him in the ass, he would go, ow, that hurts, ow. And I'd be like, shut up, take it, boy. I put a ball gag in his mouth. And the thing is like, you do whine a lot.
But, like, it's for a good reason, though.
So you think if Van fucked you in the ass, you wouldn't whine about it?
Well, I mean, I'm not saying... I would. I don't want to... My ass is a one-way street. I don't want anybody to fuck me in the ass. Blizzard fucks me in the ass enough.
That's the one way.
I don't need to do that again, dude.
This hole is taken.
Yeah, I need another one.
Well said, brother. Well said. Wait, so does anybody in chat have a PlayStation 5 that they know they're going to get on release day?
Dude.
They all do. So here's one way that we could get it. I could get the PC or get
whose dick do I have to suck? All right, whose dick?
What if I managed to get a PlayStation 5? I give it to you.
Yo.
I wouldn't want a blowjob though. I already have too many of those.
Okay.
But I have a list of things I want.
What?
You start telling people every day how tall I am. You start off your stream.
Like 6'4"?
Oh man, this is somebody who's gonna be playing a PlayStation 5 on release.
Hey, I'm a businessman. You know how it is.
Stream starts off. You hear that sound. Oh, Ray takes his first sip. Sup, boys? Sup, y'all? It's me. It's your boy Asmongold. By the way, did I ever tell you that about my friend Rich, who's fucking tall?
He's so tall, dude.
And then you start taking pictures with me at where you're sitting down. I look tall as shit. If you make everybody know how tall I am, if I got a PlayStation, you can have it. That's a deal right there. Your people will be talking to my people, who are actually the same people. Oh fuck! I forgot. I forgot what we said we were gonna do yesterday. Do you remember?
No, actually, I don't.
How we're gonna go? He's the best.
Oh yeah.
We forgot to do that. Wait, are you actually actively trying to acquire a PlayStation right now?
Right now I'm trying to figure out how dude, man. Like, I just want to try to figure out basically, so to where like there's this other thing I gotta do, and that's happening. Then there's this other situation where I have to make this other thing happen, and then I don't know. I can even log on. Do you know Warzone doesn't work for me? It doesn't fucking work for me. I've been trying to get to play the game for like 2 days. I got so mad yesterday. I went to bed early, and I never do that. I was so upset.
I feel like I talked to you at 11 o'clock.
I know. That's exactly whenever I went to bed. Right after that, man, I was fucking pissed.
I was eating banana pudding during that call.
I was fucking pissed, man.
I'm always eating, bro. Went to bed mad. But I feel like you woke up happy, though. Yo, thank you, Disco Kev. I feel like you woke up happy. You had a good stream today. I watched your stream. You were great. I laughed a lot. I laughed a lot, like when you didn't get the mount.
That's funny, dude. That's real funny.
Yeah, and then you watched the Mad Season video, and you went, yep.
Yeah, true, dude. Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
I didn't actually get to watch the whole Mad Season video. Yeah, I was setting everything up with Lupo. But yeah. All right, here. Wait, should we pull in another caller? Wow, that was awesome. I just ate a fucking cheeseburger. I feel fucking great. Let's see who we got in here. Let's pull in somebody who's never been pulled in before. Hello, you face Draxus.
Hello. Can you guys hear me?
How are you?
What's up, dude?
I'm doing well. Thank you for dragging me in, guys. Huge fans of both of you.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
So I guess I don't really have a question, but more of like a statement, or not like a statement, like it has to do with recent multi-boxing stuff.
Yeah.
And personally, I think it's going to have a much larger effect than people realize for economy-wise.
Okay. What do you think is going to happen?
It might not be noticeable right now, but I think everything's going to get a lot more expensive. Like, I've been playing a lot of the auction house for Legion and BFA.
Yeah.
And multi-boxing didn't really take off until I'd say middle of WoD and Legion. And it kind of made everything a lot cheaper. And thinking that at the start of Shadowlands, like, raw materials are just going to be through the roof, especially with the crafted legendaries, right?
Uh-huh.
So I guess kind of my question is, how would you guys feel if, like, the inflation kind of started happening again?
So, like, you're saying, like, the inflation... So, like, obviously, like, multi-boxing getting removed is going to lead to the increase of the price of different consumables, right? I mean, I think we all can agree on that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, like, I don't think that's a bad thing. I mean, do you think that's a bad thing? Because, like, the increase in price in consumables means that it means that you're going to be able to spend more time on something and get something out of it, and it's not just going to be a waste of your time. So I'd consider that a big positive.
To be honest, I'm not really sure how I feel about it. I think the multi-boxing change was good and necessary just because people were taking it to the extreme. And shit was just getting so cheap. But I don't know. It's kind of like a double-edged sword because even with stuff being really cheap, it also made stuff really affordable. And things are just going to kind of scale up proportionally, right? With, stuff being in Shadowlands, especially like Monolite Ore and Storm Silver, what past the first couple months, like really took a dive. And I think with Shadowlands, like that really high price, especially of, I guess the best example would be like Zenithid or Osmonite, like that kind of had stood relatively high for like a little bit, but then eventually did a crash. And even the ore and stuff in Shadowlands will crash, but I think the time it takes for it to crash will be much longer. And I don't know if that's really a good thing or a bad thing yet. Hopefully it's a good thing, trying to look at it a positive, but I don't know. I think it's just going to be really interesting to see, because stuff is definitely going to be more expensive. That I can guarantee.
Oh, yeah, of course.
And it's just going to be interesting to see how the WoW token reacts to the price of raw materials and even the price of like BOEs, right? I think it's all going to scale proportionally.
Yeah. It's kind of hard to say. I mean, that's definitely possible. I mean, like, I'm okay with some degree of scaling, though, with certain stuff. I think that's completely fine. I mean, like, the reason that it's scaling up is because people are getting more money out of their time invested in the game, which is definitely a good thing, fundamentally. So I'd say that's a good thing.
To jump in on what you're saying, I think that the economy's been a weird place for a very long time. You face your X's. I think that when you actually look at the game in general, the weird thing that's existed is the only thing that you used gold for now is like straight up, you use gold for the gold sinks. Like you use them on the gold sink. Like you use them on, for example, getting what's it called, the long boy. And then you would use them on a contrived system of re-rolling your Azerite traits or something like that, right? Like it was so scripted and it wasn't actually used for anything that had choice, and it was impossible to farm gold without using the WoW token. And I'm hoping that whatever system that they put in for actually doing these different things with the economy with legendaries, I hope that it's either something that brings back the economy and makes it a relatively whole thing, or it doesn't like interfere with the way that people are playing the game.
I'm actually very hopeful of the Shadowlands crafted legendaries now, because before with multi-boxers, I was even talking with a couple of members of my guild, are being like, how are we going to pay for 20 to 25 people to get all of the rank 4 legendaries? How much ore and gold that's going to take to not only rank everything up, but supply the highest item level legendary to every raider. And before the multi-box change, I was just like, everything's going to crash to the floor. It's going to be exactly like BFA. The multi-boxers are just, they're that powerful, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I do think that the biggest cost, though, that they're really going to use to limit people probably won't be gold. Like, I think that the biggest cost that they'll actually have will be the resource that you're actually getting from Torghast. Where
there you go.
I'm assuming that's going to be the limiting factor. I could be wrong, but I think they are going to limit the amount that you get, but I think it's basically going to be Torghast influence.
I could actually see that, yeah.
Like, they already have a tuning knob in there that's easier to tune than the other route, right? It's much more involved to tune multiple resources that are required by divergent player behavior, right? Like, you could have a player who just decides to mine ore all the time. And I think that systems like that are interesting, right? And a lot of game designers do. That's why they exist the way that they do in games like... they exist in games like Ashes of Creation and all these systems that are trying to make these advanced node systems that take that into account, right? It's like, let the player make their choice and let's see how it affects the game. Blizzard's not that type of game designer. Their game designers are not that type of game designer right now, in my opinion. I think that they want absolute control, for better or for worse, right? It depends like what your take is on the game. But when you actually do look at how Blizzard's been making the game, they've been very focused on, this is the experience we want you to have, and we're going to make sure that the bumpers are set up so you cannot go into the lanes. You can't bowl off the lane. You're going to be bouncing into bumpers if you try to go off the track. And you know what? Usually you'll bump into a pin. And that, that's one way to design a game. And I think with that, they'd be much more likely to focus those tuning knobs on a completely controllable environment that exists in a vacuum, where we're going to see a player, go in and be in a situation where it's like, okay, once a week you get this much of this resource and you get to make this much of a decision.
Yeah, I completely agree. It's for, I guess from my perspective, I did a poor job of prefacing it or prefacing it, whatever the fucking facing terminology is.
Yeah.
Of like, because I'm going to be the guy on my server that's going to try and get every, legendary at rank 4 for every profession, right? And then sell it on the auction house and try and make a profit. That's kind of the guy that I like in WoW currently.
You're a businessman.
Yeah.
You're the Daniel Plague
and I
of WoW.
genuinely find it fun. So kind of looking at it from that perspective, that's like a fuck ton of leather and a fuck ton of ore. So, and before the multi-boxing change, I was just like, don't worry about it. Everything's going to be super cheap. Rank 4 legendaries are going to be like 50k gold each, which, in the grand scheme of things is not a whole lot for a fucking legendary. Like anyone in Legion would pay 50k gold to get their best in slot legendary, right? But now I think it's going to be like a lot more expensive, and I could actually see people even dropping like an entire WoW token, depending on how things go, maybe 2 WoW tokens, just to buy 1 legendary. So I think I don't know.
I don't think that the gold sync.
But...
I don't think the gold sync in gear initially is going to be the legendaries for that exact reason. I think that the gold sync will actually be BOEs. I mean, that's just typically how they do it to make sure that the game doesn't become incredibly pay to win. I think they learned a valuable lesson with corruptions as well. As much as they want people buying the WoW tokens, I think that they realize that they can't get away with making the game just completely pay to win. So I'd be surprised if they actually had that legendary power, being able to be influenced by gold, which inherently can be bought. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. It's an interesting take on things. But yeah, I do think that most of the things that people will be buying to get that early advantage will be those BOEs.
Definitely true.
But yeah, unique question. Thank you.
Yeah, Rob, thank you for having me in here, guys.
Thanks for coming on, dude. I appreciate it. Thank you, dude.
You ever watched There Will Be Blood?
Yes.
He's like the Daniel Plainview of WoW, dude. I was hearing it in his voice. When I say I'm a material man, I am a material man. I drink your milkshake.
I haven't seen that in such a long time.
It's so good. I watched it on S-Fan's floor 3 times the last time I was over. I just couldn't stop watching it, dude. I literally couldn't stop watching it. You know who looks like him?
I think I know who you're gonna say. Does it begin with an S?
Yes, Stoops, dude. Stoops looks like Daniel Plainview, dude.
He?
Kinda.
Because the jawline?
Because the jawline, dude.
Oh, man. Maybe.
Dude, I think Stoops should do a reenactment, dude. Drainage,
Maybe.
Eli! Drainage! Just imagine Stoops redoing the whole movie, man. I abandoned my boy! Give me the blood, Eli! Alright, let me pull somebody else. Dude, I like Stoops, man. Actually, you know what? Should I get the mount? We'll do questions and then we'll get the mount.
It's actually so funny how, like, how we grew to meet him.
Stoops? I was explaining.
Yeah. It is on his chin, man.
Dude, I was explaining that. I was trying to explain that to one of my friends in real life. And I was like watching one of his posts. I was like, man, it's really good. And I was laughing. She was like, why are you laughing? And I was like, because the first time that I ever realized that this human being existed was because he said he wanted to rub his nutsack across my chin. That's life.
Is that how she realized that you existed?
You gotta stop calling me a fuckboy on your stream.
I literally, like, I feel like this is like a fucking internal thing where, like, you're hearing it because you feel like you are.
I never said it, ever. I never thought that you said it. I've been friends with you for years. People recently started coming into my stream.
I never said that you're a fuckboy.
What did you say that? Did you say anything remotely like saying I was a fuckboy?
Probably not. No, not that I'm aware of.
Then why would a bunch of people come into my stream at the same exact time going, dude, like small indie streamer Zach Rar just called you a fuckboy, dude?
Yeah, right.
I'm not kidding. Like, it was a coordinated gag if you didn't say it.
It was an inside job.
Yes, he did. He's lying.
What the fuck ever, dude.